What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, girl, 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 girl. We are down here, girl. We are down here, girl. I don't know what is going on. I feel like I want to get my little beanie. I feel like I want to put my little beanie on. I don't know how I feel yet. I think I do. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, girl, 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 girl. One of the first things that I saw when I went down to the blogs was Christian
Is I sponsor the now I sponsor the
Let me
blog.
tell you something.
Walden Gold, aka Miss Susie Pearls down there. I saw him down on camera like this. Didn't I tell you they'd be like this? Ooh, the girls are fighting over me. You know what really is the saddest thing about all this? Jennifer, Evelyn, her daughter, all of them are fighting. And you know who is at the center of their issue?
Tired ass, po ass, raggedy ass, slow ass niggas.
Who is at the center of Jennifer, Evelyn's, and who's at the center of their issue? Who? A man. That's sad. And he's literally a whole fucking scamming ass narcissist. Jennifer, you are whack as fuck. Anybody taking Jennifer's side because they know Evelyn is a bigot, you whack as fuck too. You shouldn't be on nobody's side. And the fact that if you on Jennifer's side, you know what Jennifer is defending? If you're taking Jennifer's side, Jennifer pulled that black woman card out to defend a motherfucking bitch, a scammer, a little sweet ass scammer. That's what she's fighting with Evelyn about. She sat next to Evelyn all those years. No one should be on Jen's team. She sat next to Evelyn all those years. What Royce, Tammy, who we can name all the people they went to war with the girls. Tammy, what's her name? Evelyn and Jennifer together, the dynamic duo. Now all of a sudden you got this old sweet mouth nigga over here scamming people, day trading, scamming people, and now she's coming after you, coming after him, and you pull the black woman card, and now everybody's oh Evelyn this and Evelyn that because Evelyn has a history of her bigotry. So now all of a sudden y'all on whose team are you on? You look crazy being on anybody's team. You should just sit there and watch it and critique both of them with the same fucking energy. Both of them. None of them, neither one of them are right. And they're in the middle. They're fighting over a man. They're fighting over a man. Never fight over men. I honestly don't care what the situation is. Never fight over a man. There's no you give me a good circumstance when you should fight over a man. I want somebody in the comments to give me a good circumstance. What circumstance an acceptable, because good is subjective, an acceptable circumstance for fighting over a man? Tell me. I'll wait because Jennifer and Evelyn are down there. And when I opened the app, I see him like this, sitting in the chair and his hands like this. And I said, oh look, he's so happy, little narcissistic little bitch. Right? You sitting over there, got your bunny slippers on. And that's what y'all going up. Y'all are going after Evelyn. I see the comments. I'm reading the comments. This is what I'm talking about. When I say y'all, I'm looking at the comments and the people are coming after Evelyn in defense of Jen, but in defense of Jen because Jen is defending her man. Girl, there's no way. There's no way. Y'all can't do that. Girl, listen, I'm trying to keep the vibes up, but our girl Candy, somebody posted it on Twitter. Girl, okay, let me get myself together. Candy was on Amazon Live and she shared that Aunt Bertha, our girl Aunt Bertha, is battling Alzheimer's. That's my girl. Aunt Bertha is my girl. I saw that this morning And that made me really sad when I saw that. It did. Because she is my favorite. She's the one with all the little personality. They all have their personality, but she is my favorite. Aunt Bertha is my favorite. She's my favorite. That's the only reason why I watched Candy and the Gang was for Aunt Bertha. Go back and look at my reviews. She is in every you know she is in every thumbnail. I put her in the thumbnail. Yes, because that's the reason why I was watching Candy and the Gang was for Aunt Bertha. So let's listen to what Candy says.
The old lady gang, they are, and I don't really feel like it's. I don't know if you discuss things like this. I don't know how. We're having a really hard time because my Bertha has Alzheimer's. So, trying to manage that. If anybody's ever dealt with somebody in your family going through that, and it gets worse, and then everybody is like, it's not easy.
It's hard.
You know what I mean? So it's it's a time. It's a time. So I don't mean to get all emotional with y'all. So let me move on past that because I like to have fun on Amazon Live. I don't like to deal with the sad things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Candy. Shout out to Aunt Bertha. Shout out to Mama Joyce. Shout out to Aunt Nora. Shout out to all the girls. Shout out to their whole family. I give Candy, I give Sugar Mama a hard time. I give her a hard time. But Aunt Bertha is my girl. So shout out to Candy. Shout out to their entire family. And I know it's hard because my grandfather had Alzheimer's and that was my dude. So it's a hard thing to deal with because especially once they stop remembering you, it's very, very difficult. So shout out to them. That I'm like Candy. We trying to keep it lighthearted down here. You know what I'm saying? But I did not want to make a video without mentioning Aunt Bertha because she's my favorite girl. Down to the OLG. Okay? So we're not gonna start crying. You see my nose start getting red. So we're gonna because you relate to them, they remind you of they remind you of your great aunties, you know what I'm saying? Smoking cigarettes, cussing people out. Aunt Bertha is my girl. And forever she's gonna have it was a scheme that Todd set up to come to you with the bullshit. It's my girl. That's my girl. Here's some clips here.
Thinking people would like to have a picture with the old LG, and you could charge for the pictures. Okay. Now, Bertha, so what do you see? What do you want to do? Nothing. Nothing. Well, you could make a few cakes. I'll be damn. Bertha, she doesn't really like being in the mix. So I'm thinking maybe we should keep her where it's less interaction with the people. Well, you look so cute, Bertha. No, I don't. Yes, you do look cute. At the end of the day, he never got no pictures. He was telling you a story, Mama. Well, it could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bush. He told me that. I said double for that.
Candy said, huh? So shout out to Sugar Mama and the family, OLG, Old Lady Gang. Shout out to everybody down there. We love the sisters. Everybody got their favorite auntie. Aunt Bertha is my favorite. So shout out to Aunt Bertha. We gonna girl. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Shout out to them. Shout out to their family. So let's keep the party going, y'all. Shout out to Aunt Bertha.
He finna come fight me and his grandma 85. She said she gonna jump in. You gonna help me?
We gonna beat the hell out of her.
Okay.
All right, let's see. So this is what we was talking about. What's the name? What's the people's name? Jennifer and Evelyn. So Jennifer, on one of her lives, she mentioned that her and Christian have his aunt or somebody, some relatives of his, and how they've been supportive of them, his aunt and uncle. So apparently Jennifer has told them all of Evelyn's business. I'm telling you, like, you see women who spend a lot of time with each other, and you see how they move, and then the circles that they move in and the way that they move in them circles. Those women have known each other all these years, and you would think that they would have an actual deep friendship, but they don't. It was probably never really deep, because what these women had in common, their shared values, were wrapped in men. So it's never really like among pick-me's, male identified women, mammies, there's never, ever, ever really a solid foundation of any type of sisterhood. Never. No matter how many pictures they take together, no how much they smile, how many parties they go to, how many events they support of each other, no matter how, no, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. At the end of the day, they're not really connected, because they're what they have in common are just their desire to be picked. And that's it. And that's it. That is their commonality. Outside of that, like, they're literally going back and forth. Jennifer literally used the black woman. She played a race card in defense of a man who has harmed women. Like, that is weird. It's weird for her, and it's also weird for her to believe that someone is obsessed with her. No, we are talking about your choice in partner, and how this man is and how he shows up, and everybody is talking about it, because at your age, how could you make a conscious choice like that? Why is he even part of your selection? Why is he even in the pool of your selection? Because Jennifer loves scammers. Jennifer loves men of low character. She does. She does. So to me, I feel like I'm not defending Jennifer. Jennifer and Evelyn are in conflict about a man. Right. So his aunt and uncle, family of Jennifer Williams' husband, with a message for Evelyn: the game has fucked you and your daughter. That's what she said. Let's listen to what this lady has to say. Listen, this is some relatives of Jennifer's scammer husband.
Why?
Oh, let me check my mic. Okay. Let me do it.
Like, your baby daddy, go pay his artist. He owe his artist. Though his failed record company. Like, dude, don't you owe Meg? Don't you owe these people?
Talking about Carl.
Go pay these people. What's she worry about that? Like, your daughter is living in the house with you. Y'all don't get no financial support because all his checks going to BMI. Why don't you talk about these kind of things?
Like, that type of information came directly from Jennifer, which is so weird. It is so weird. And they're doing this, and it's all men. This is not even about them. This is not even about them. It's not even about them. Evelyn don't have no problems with Jennifer. She has a problem with that dude, her selection. And yes, Jennifer's a grown ass woman, but it's like, girl, Jennifer said, if I fall on my face, then I fall on my face. I'll get up. Jennifer chose this person when she's in her right mind. Jennifer is not under duress. She's not being held at gunpoint. She chose this man because these are the type of men, when they break up, because they will, when he takes enough from her, because she is a supply. She is a resource for him. When I saw that clip of him and he was sitting at his with his hands like that, girl, I was like, oh, look at the little evil leprechaun. Look how he's sitting there. And that's how I said they love to have women fighting. Christian loves this attention. And everybody's like, that's so weird how people who are of low character, who scam people, who swindle people, how they come to the front. But that's the narcissism, right? That's the I think I'm the smartest person in the room. That's the inflated sense of self, right? So clogged, their minds are so clogged with that idea of themselves, this false idea of themselves. They put themselves forward no matter how many crimes and how many people they harm. And they can continue to, when he's done with Jennifer, he'll go to the next woman. And then his child's mother, he has 2 children. I didn't know that. I didn't know that until like the day before yesterday. I was like, oh, I didn't know when Evelyn said he has a child support case. I was like, he has kids? I did not know that. And then that makes it even more disgusting that you're with a man who doesn't even take care of his children. Like, that's weird. In this day and age, you with a dude that doesn't take care of his children? Girl, are you? That's just as funky as her breath is alleged to be.
Like, I don't know. You're so invested in what Jen and Christian got going on.
And nobody is invested in what Jen and Christian got going on. That's the crazy part. The narcissist will come to the front, show you their life, and then say that you're obsessed. You're on a television show. You have put yourself as a public facing person on a television show, but then act like you don't want to be talked about. Isn't that what's the other one? Brisket. She did that. You're on a television show and people are talking about you, but in her head, she posts something that says obsessed. Everybody's obsessed with me. Girl, you're on a television show. Isn't that the reason why you came to the television show? So people could see you? And now you're saying people are obsessed with you? That's weird. That's a little weird. Because isn't that why you're here? Isn't that why you was down to the shower scenes? Isn't that why you was doing wet t-shirts? Isn't that why you was doing all this, taking pictures and photo shoots so you can come to the front so people can see you? Don't you want the attention? You do. But in your head, you think somebody is obsessed with you. It's weird. That's what Jennifer is doing. Why is she so obsessed? Girl, nobody is obsessed with you. You're on television. Isn't that where you want it to be? Don't you want people seeing you? Okay, don't you want people to see all your little designer shit? Don't you want people to see that? That's what you... And now everybody's obsessed. Why are you so obsessed? Y'all on a television show, right?
But you don't want to talk about the things that's going on in your household.
You don't want nobody else to talk about the things.
Yeah. You say I shouldn't talk about your daughter. The game has fucked you and your daughter. Okay. They got pictures where you and Tiffany and Shawnee and your daughter is all there while you was pregnant. But then your daughter go and fuck the same dude you done fucked who y'all friends. Like he done ran a train on y'all at this point.
And the crazy part is when the niggas come to the front that ran a train on, how long was he in jail? Huh? Okay. Right.
You know, I'm just saying, like, you know, don't your baby daddy owe people's money, drown in his goddamn pool?
Christian Gold owe people money. Don't he owe people money? Hasn't he scammed people out of money? Ain't they looking for their money?
He got sued for that. There's a lot of topics that we could talk about. Bitch, Evelyn, you was pregnant with Carl's child at the same time his own daughter was just 5 months old. Bitch, do the math. Talk about that. He was with his ex while you was pregnant. Talk about that. There's so much other shit that you could be talking about. Christian and this girl was broken up before he even got with Jen. But you around here fucking a nigga who got a wife. And his child 5 months, and you 6 months pregnant. Bitch, can you add? But that's just who you are. You talk about everything But let me tell you something, bitch. You go low, I'm going straight to hell. I can give a fuck.
She been wanting to say that to Evelyn her whole life. I said, yes, pick me pitfalls. All of Ev and Jen's beef surrounds a man. What a travesty. I don't have a chicken head in the fight. Popcorn emoji, bird emoji, bird emoji, bird emoji, bird emoji. Don't the game owe $7 million and got to sell his home for essaying a girl on a game show? Mind you, I just opened the app. The man in the back couldn't wait, and neither could I, because I know he knows all the tea from listening to them at the house. She's clocking the fuck out of Evelyn, is she? Evelyn has been through every league except for hockey. Tammy done told y'all about Evelyn. Jen is too classy, but this lady here seems like she's on whatever Evelyn's on. Well, Evelyn opened the door for this. She's been talking about Christian since last year. His family has a right to respond. The problem with Evelyn is she ain't been bopped in her shit. I ain't gonna lie, I like her. He slept with the daughter and mom, then had a baby with the daughter, but she coming for Jen? Woo, yikes. I mean, she's taking up for her son. I wouldn't expect anything else from a mother. She can go low, I can go to hell. Put her on the show. The family member this is the family member I need in my life. And I think that's what is so funny when the people who are not public facing, who have watched the show, are allowed to like come to the front. Their little narcissistic angel is on their shoulder too. They want to come to the front. Like I said, that lady has been wanting to say that to Evelyn. You have information from Jen, but you've been wanting to people and have their opinions about Evelyn. People have their opinions. We all have our opinions about these people. So now you have an opportunity, you have a reason and a connection and a 0 degrees of separation to come to the front. That energy is coming from all those other episodes of Basketball Wives that you've been talking shit on your couch. And so the people in the comments are like, yeah, get her. Somebody is speaking for us, right? That's what the people were down there. That's why they love Tanisha so much. They felt like, oh, the girls on the couch get to speak. I don't know. Baby Jen, people stepping behind her for real, for real. Damn, Jennifer is never leaving Christian because Jennifer has never had people to have her back like this. I'm sure it's an amazing feeling for her, but they don't have her back. The crazy part is Jennifer and Evelyn doesn't have an issue with Jennifer. That's the crazy part. The the only reason why people have her back is because of the man. Is because of Christian. That's his family. Jennifer, like Evelyn said, she's being used. That's it. But Jennifer likes those kind of guys. She literally got scammed by a scammer, and now she's with another scammer. She has a pattern of picking men, and they all have something in common. Low character. So to me, I feel like she's just as low as the rest of them. She doesn't need defending. She doesn't. Because her defense, I wouldn't stand behind that stank breath bitch. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Not to go. And like the thing is, and she sat next to Evelyn for nearly 30 years, terrorizing other women on the show. Right, terrorizing black women. Right. She sat next to her. She was the accomplice. She was in the getaway car. She drove the car. Right? Evelyn threw the bottle and she drove the car. Girl, please. I ain't defending Jennifer on shit. Not at all. No, ma'am. Let's see. Oh, yeah. And then this was the baby mama. Here she goes.
Is that you think that you can go into somebody's house, build a my issue with people is that you think that you can go into somebody's house, build a relationship, get close to those people, and then walk the fuck out and throw a grenade in that bitch and light it on fire, and then you turn around and look back like you did nothing. You take no responsibility for what you've done to cause chaos in people's lives. That's my issue that I have. Because
this is the man that Jennifer is defending. Evelyn can get wore out and Jennifer can get wore out.
Because if we really want to talk about it,
this is Christian's baby mama, who actually looks a lot like him, which is very weird.
We have receipts, text messages, conversations showing where you have disrupted the peace in people's homes. That's why you owe people money. You owe your own children money. You owe your own children so much back pay because you don't take
This is who Jennifer is married to.
responsibility for what you're supposed to do as a father, as a businessman. That's why we're speaking up. So y'all can give zero fucks all you want. So get ready. Because yes, I am mama. I am taking care of these babies. And guess what? I want you to live your best life. Do what you want.
Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all be cussing a motherfucker out and then say you want them to live their best life? No, you don't. Fuck them. Why do y'all do that? Maybe it's just a natural programming to be like, I don't know. Maybe it's just a natural programming. Maybe it's just a programming that you're just like, let me just wish the person well. You just called him all kind of unfit, said he owes you money, and then said you want him to live his best life. No, you don't.
Travel, see the world, live your best life. But stop causing chaos in other people's lives and not taking responsibility for what you have to do to fix it. Fix it. Stop not paying people back. Stop ignoring the fact that you owe child support. Stop pretending like, oh, life is so grand and we're rich and we have all this money and we're just living our best lives and we don't care what we're doing to everybody else. We're just la 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 la, just everybody. We're living.
Jamie. Shout out to Jamie, that's me. She said she looks like his sister. She does. I'm gonna play y'all the whoopty bam, the video, so y'all can see.
Hey, keep living your best life, but guess what? We're coming for you. We're coming for you because you still owe money. You still need to take responsibility, and if you don't want to do it, we're gonna make you. This is draining. Thank you for everybody checking.
That's crazy. It's a lot of drama
Service announcement
over this man, and he's sitting. He came to the front with his hands here.
Anything for a storyline. I get it. We get it. We understand. Anything for a storyline. Anything for a storyline. I get it. We get it. We understand. Anything for a storyline. They're talking about your castmate. I don't even like saying her name no more because I don't even want that energy in the house.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's like I'm definitely not wasting no breath talking about her because she's just gonna be who she is, and let's let her be who she is.
When we got married, things took a turn.
What, Jennifer?
Not just the mother of my kids, but with other people, which you guys can see clearly online. Because the person
you can see every Monday night at 8 o'clock.
What is the difference? What is the difference of not saying the person's name, but then talk about them? What's the difference?
The castmate we're referring to was actually crying and fanning herself out, which I also have a video of at the engagement. But right after engagement, it's everybody hates Christian. I don't give a damn if you hate me or not. I'm not here to impress you. I'm not here to impress 55,000 followers on social media. I'm here to put every post I put out, I do it for myself. I don't do it for you. You see my bio, ain't no filter here. It ain't no filter here. I don't give a say about me. I don't give a
yes, you think. Do. Yes, you do.
Hence, zero. I don't care.
Yes, you do.
I mean, what?
You absolutely do.
At a certain point, you do have to defend yourself. It's like, you take the high road and you're like, all right, let them have it. Social media was the worst thing that could have been done for some of y'all. And also microphones, because all of y'all don't deserve to have the damn podcast over there talking about a bunch of nonsense. Like, microphones were the worst thing that Amazon could have started selling to some of y'all. But at some point, you do have to say, you know what? I know this light is like shining so bright. You do have to say, I'm going to I'm going to defend, because you can't just let people just keep saying anything. And it's good to take the high road, but with this situation, I support you doing this, because it's like enough is enough.
And Evelyn, if you're looking for another storyline for next season, look elsewhere, please. Now I'm talking to you, because since you don't want to see me face to face, now I'm talking to you. So I'm going about what the network say.
Oh, she's gonna go run to the network.
Go ahead and go to the Suits. Go ahead and develop. You're developing another storyline, because this season, and I'm not going to spill what goes on for the rest of the show, because that's for you to find out. But for what's going on for the first 3 episodes, it's been Christian and Jennifer, Christian and Jennifer, Christian and Jennifer. What about your own life?
Nigga, your life is more interesting. That's what we want to talk about. Let's get into it. What's that old man say in the back? Let me see what he say. What did he say? He walked by the camera. Wait a minute. Where did that old man go?
What goes on for the rest of the show, because that's for you to find
this
out.
This is us, old man.
What's going on for the first 3 episodes, it's been Christian and Jennifer, Christian and Jennifer, Christian and Jennifer. What about your own life?
Evelyn knows she crazy. Keep my wife's name out your mouth. She gonna pull up on you.
You asked her to pull up. She pulled up, and then you went to the Suits. So this ain't got nothing to do with my wife. I'm talking to you. Since you don't want to see me.
What would Evelyn look like, 50-year-old lady, I guess, fighting people? She's a grandmother. I guess you could fight anybody at any time, but what is this pulling up stuff? It's very weird, but it's because it's like while they say they don't want something, or they don't want it in their life, they welcome it in at the same time. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like those people who be like, I just want peace, but they're the ones that's creating all the chaos and confusion. I just want peace. You understand what I'm saying? That's what Christian gives me, and Jennifer. I feel like they're equivalent. I honestly do. I don't think that if Jennifer gets duped and scammed, like she said, if she falls on her face, she falls on her face. She knows who this dude is. Did anybody else know he had kids? I didn't know. I mean, I don't really keep up with him. I just see this on the blogs, but I didn't know he had kids. I did not. Until Evelyn said, like, do you feed the kids? And here's a child support. And then when the lady comes out, she looks almost exactly like him.
Anything for a storyline. I get it.
The comments, I give it 2 years and y'all will be saying Evelyn was right, period. That's what I said. I said 36 months. I was going to give him 3 years. Saying you're not going to waste your breath talking about her is still talking about her. Right. And then talk about her for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. His voice irritates me. It gives me scammer, but not him wearing Jennifer's shirt. Evelyn was right. He is a basketball wife. He loves it. When I tell you, he loves it. The way he says, I don't care what y'all think. I don't think that. He loves that eyes are on him. And it's a wild thing, because at the same time, he takes from people. He's a scammer. And it's like people are like, we have issues with him. He's also just not a good person, like his background, and then his dealings with his child's mother. It's like all of these things, and this is who she chose after all of that information. She like read the Yelp reviews and still walked into that motherfucker. Something isn't right with Jennifer. She's not. If she gets duped, that's on her. Like she said it. He corrected himself real fast. It went from my house to the house. Evelyn is thirsty for a storyline, but sir, you are what she says you is. Shut up, Jen. You can't even formulate a thought. And that's Jennifer. Jennifer is so funny because she says a whole bunch of nothing. And for me, I don't know. Jennifer is a Virgo. For me, she doesn't seem to have a real good grasp around words. And it's really odd. Well, because when she says something, it's like, you didn't even say anything. Like, what did you just say? Nothing. Listen to Jennifer. Listen to Jennifer.
You do have to say, I'm going to defend, because you can't just let people just keep saying anything. And it's good to take the high road, but with this situation, I support you doing this, because it's like, enough is enough.
And Evelyn, if you're looking for another storyline for next season, look elsewhere, please. Now I'm talking to you, because since you don't want to see me face to face, now I'm talking to you. So I'm going about what the network say.
Oh, she's gonna go run to the network.
Go ahead and go to the suits. Go ahead.
It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's all weird, but that's what it is. It's a part of the show, I guess. And there's several times where Jennifer had to tell him, don't tell like what's about to happen. He's eager. He loves this. He loves this. Y'all talking about Ty Young moving around for clout? Boop boop. Doo 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 doo. Let's put it. Christian Gold girl with Jennifer, and she's like, oh, stupid. It's just dumb to me. It's so crazy to me. That lady, when I tell you that lady looks just like him, that shit is weird. And then we got Apollo, Nida, and Sherien. She calls him out for having another woman in her house. Apollo responds with photos of Sherien with another man. I really want my family back. Girl, this is crazy. I love you and that little girl. I mean well by you. I want to tell you I love you and appreciate you supporting me. We're not together. If you want to rent if you want to rent the house, why are these clips going so fast? And then it doesn't allow you to pause. Apollo, she was currently married during this. Even that isn't Apollo. That's the thing with me, with y'all. Like, you know what? If you all were honest about how you want to move in a relationship, it wouldn't be called cheating. Maybe I think part of cheating is like the thrill of doing something that you're not supposed to do. Because Sherien is out with men, Apollo's out with other women, and then y'all call it cheating. And it's just like, were you ever, like, I don't know. I feel like the monogamous thing is just like an act. It's just an act, because you have to agree to that. And then you already know how the person is going to move. So why don't you just say we're like ethically non-monogamous and be honest about it instead of calling it cheating? Especially if you don't leave, like Brandy Maxill, right? She should never say out of her mouth, he cheated on me 50 times. No, ma'am. You're in an open marriage. He didn't cheat on you that many times. If you're still there, he hasn't cheated on you. You're in an open marriage. Stop saying he cheated on you. He didn't cheat on you. You know what he's doing, and you've watched him 50 times do the same thing. So you're aware of what's happening. He's not being deceptive. If you know at 40 what, 45, 30, you knew at 30, what, 20, 25, when did you find out? How many had he knocked down when you found out? 50 times? And you're still there trying to figure it out?
It was gone.
Let me just go in the bush and weep. Let me just go in the bush and weep. I just have to go in the bush and weep. Really.
You're in an open marriage. He hasn't cheated on you. Just call it what it is. And then I feel like you wouldn't feel betrayed. Like, how do you keep allowing yourself to be betrayed that many times? Just call it for what it is, so you don't even have to have that feeling of betrayal. I'm in an open marriage. If you're not okay with it, exit the marriage. Obviously, you're okay with it. Nobody gets cheated on 50 times. That sounds crazy as fuck to me. It does. It does. Apollo, like everybody, how many times? People stay with the people after they've cheated on them. Girl, what are you doing? Okay, well, you're not being cheated on after a while. After, if you have, how long do you get cheated on? That's crazy. Before you say, hey, I'm just in an open relationship, girl. I just don't practice the openness. I just allow him to do whatever the fuck he wants to do. And I take him back every single time. 50 times is crazy as hell. Some of the comments say, this is the same lady, the same lady those Married to Medicine girls tried to bring to intimidate Phaedra. Crazy how God works. They're both getting what they gave out. Wasn't she just on his side against Phaedra? The damn slides are moving so fast. I want to read all of it. Right. The grandma said, you lose them the same way you got them. This nigga hashtag super divorced. I love this for Phaedra. They tried to humiliate her about her marital issues and made her out to be a bad guy. That's what I'm saying. Just, it's not cheating, y'all. To me, I just feel like y'all should just, if y'all going to be in a relationship, don't call it monogamous. Y'all going to do what the hell y'all want to do. If y'all want to live together, build whatever kind of relationship you want. I feel like more people would actually have a better relationship if they design the relationship how they wanted to design the relationship. Stop acting like they're in monogamous relationships. Stop playing that game and say, this is how we're going to design our marriage. But no, nobody wants to do that. Everybody wants to act like, oh, we're monogamous and he cheated on me 50 times. That doesn't even make sense to me. I just don't understand that. That sounds crazy as hell.
Next time on the Valley.
Okay, let's go. Okay, let me go out. Okay, now what else? What else? Oh, Drew, girl, what Drew said about Phaedra. I tried watching it. I started it and then I stopped and I got distracted and I went to start doing something else. So I saw some clips, and the clip that I saw this morning when Carlos asked Drew about Phaedra. Let me go to Twitter. Girl, I got so mad at this girl talking about Cassie. Here.
Season. We are in the middle of the rest of the season. Phaedra's coming back. Yes.
Okay, my timer.
What thoughts on Phaedra's return to the show? You know, Phaedra is an OG. Mm-hmm. So I always gotta respect an OG. That's just how I operate. However, I know she didn't do a lot on Married to Medicine. Ooh. And then she came on our show pretty much at the end. But I'm hoping that we'll see her next year. So that's what I'm looking forward to. What did she do when she came back? Well, she was trying to get to know everybody, so she gave us faces, and she gave a lot of faces. You know, and some laughs, and yeah. So I can't say anything bad. I cannot stand. I can't say anything bad. I can't. And we were pretty much done. You know what I mean? The work was done. So we'll see. We'll see. Season 17. What's in store? You are. That was funny. That's exactly what you give that bitch. Nothing. Give her absolutely nothing. That was good. I love the way Drew delivered that. Absolutely, you get nothing from me. She's whack, basically, like everybody been telling you. I cannot stand Phaedra. Ugh. My face gets screwed up. Trout mouth hussy. Baby, I can't stand that hussy. I cannot stand it. She talking about everything girl, I do not like Phaedra. She's not my favorite at all. I don't see what the hype is. I can't wait to see what these ratings do. Let me see if the people gonna tune in to see Phaedra. Phaedra, freaking frack are back. Isn't that crazy? The irony that the people that caused that really did some crazy shit on the show, they're both back. Portia and Phaedra, and Candy nor Kenya are there. Isn't that crazy? And it's like,
It's almost like the wild, I don't know, the weird employees are back and the top performers have left and they brought back the weird employees and they're about to change the culture to something that we have never seen. I said it last night. I think that Bravo is getting rid of the old cities. I think they're getting rid of, they're phasing the cities out. I feel like that, and I feel like that's a good thing. They need to do that. I feel like they need to do that. Introduce us to some new people in different cities. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna phase. New Jersey is out. I feel like they're gonna get rid of all of the seasons. Like these are the last seasons. I don't think that Atlanta is coming back after this. I don't. I think they're going to be put on pause, like they say, and they're just going to keep introducing new cities, which I think is actually what they need to do, honestly. I think for a show to run so many seasons and for them to just have the same people, and then we're at a point where the people are not being honest and they're not telling us the truth. They're contriving storylines. It's just really weird. It's become really weird. Um and and it's almost like there's no, we talk, I don't know, we talk more about understanding how they don't show us a lot. And so I feel like it does affect how we speak about the housewives because we know that they're not being honest. And so it's hard to kind of connect. And then we're always down here trying to figure out like they're not showing us this and maybe we didn't see this. And it's not, we can't really form like really good opinions because we know that the season, the how production edits, and you know what I mean? And it's just like the women are not telling the truth. What did Portia say? You're gonna have to pay me more to tell the truth about the relationship? Are y'all, and then that's what I want to know. So when Shamia says tell the truth about our relationship, does she mean that show that we really don't get along? Because I didn't understand what Shamia says. What does, I think, didn't she say I want them to see how great we are? But how are you guys so great off camera, and on camera she mistreats you so terribly? How are we able to get the snapshots of Portia's, how Portia shows up in the relationship, but off camera it's so great? I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense to me. So when she said show them how we really are and then how great we are, but I don't know, something was missing there. I don't know. Anyway, so I gotta go. This video's been long. Take care of each other, protect your energy. I don't know what else to say about Jennifer and them. I'm not on anybody's side. I'm definitely not gonna be going like this at Evelyn's bigot ass for Jennifer. Not at all. Not at all. Because what Jennifer is defending is that weird dude. I'm not. That's crazy. That's weird. And then the way that he's like coming to the front, it's just very weird. When I saw that image of him, when I opened my app and when I opened Instagram and he was sitting there and he was like this, I was like, ugh, see, he loves it. I said, look at his sweet ass. He loves it. Mm-mm-mm. That's Jennifer's man. That's her husband.
I mean, you had a lot to say to my husband.
What did you say about my husband? What did you say about my husband? Yes. Girl, that's what the girls want to say. They don't matter. They don't matter. They can be a woman abuser. They can be $7 million in debt. Girl, it's a mess. It's a mess. And that's the beef of them. Like that's what the beef is about. A man. Chicken heads fighting over a man. A man. Telling each other's business over a man, girl. It's like Jennifer is over there telling them everything because how does she know that Carl Crawford has to pay back BMI? That came directly from Jennifer. That is like information that, like, that's weird information to know, and then to just blurt out like that. So you over there, that's what I'm saying. There's no, when you say there's no loyalty, what is it? There's no honor amongst thieves. Not amongst chicken heads either. I mean, not chicken heads, pick me, chicken heads, pick me's, whatever you want to call them, chicken heads. That's an old school term, chicken head. Girl, but for real, yeah. So that's all I gotta say about it. I'm not defending none of them hoes at all. Not Evelyn, not Jennifer. Not at all. Anyways, I gotta go. Take care of each other, protect your energy. My eyes are getting red, huh? Or maybe it's the reflection. That's what I was like. Look at the reflection. I kept seeing the reflection of my glasses, and I was like, my eyes look red. They getting lower and lower. They're getting lower and lower. They're getting lower and lower. Lower and lower. Lower and lower. Everything is a song, girl. Anyways, bye. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Protect your poom poom and your assets too. Peace.